Alexa, what time is it and date?
It's Wednesday, November 22nd.
Alexa, what's the time?
It's 11:45 p.m.
I just got back from work. I was working downtown. It's a temp job, but I was working down at the Pacer and Raptors game today, and just got back a little while ago. And Satellite Man started choking my cat, and I was watching the girl in the spider web again. And that Satellite Man started choking my cat, and they're still hitting me in the teeth. They were hurting my left leg. They were zapping my left leg with satellites, and the Satellite Man would communicated something like "Don't cut yourself off at the knees," and I don't know if this is Frank Sinatra's people saying this shit, but Frank, his satellite controller always says, "Don't bite the German hand that feeds you." It says something German or something, biting the hand that feeds you is what he says. Now, my father and mother owned companies, and, my parents employed a lot of people. And Frank got his big break in Hollywood. It was my father that helped his career at first, right? And then Frank kidnapped me after my father died, and, or whichever, and somebody has it on record. But that Satellite Man always kept saying, "Don't cut yourself off at the knees." Now, Frank Sinatra says that in his biography movie when he says it to one of the JFK Jr., or he doesn't say JFK Jr., he says it to like JFK or something in the movie. He says, "Don't cut yourself off at the knees." Whatever that means, I guess maybe the Italians need to ask him, or maybe the French or the Russians need to ask Frank what he means by that. By hitting me in the kneecap or leg, or if it's one of those political families that's doing that. So somebody needs to ask them, who the hell's hitting me in the left leg and trying to cripple me? Did the rhythmic gymnastics organization or the ballet industry or the sports industry have a talk with that Satellite Man? Because it's big lawsuits today from what they did to my leg, and they're trying to make things look ugly on my body, and I've already been through injuries when I was little, And it says on those Supreme Court documents that government doesn't have a right causing damage to my body or raping me or physically assaulting me in any way. And the government has never paid any of the past lawsuits either. They haven't received any of the insurance monies either. It's like, I guess if they think if they don't pay, they thought it disappeared on the record in reference to what they've done to me and their government tricks. Is that what they think? They think if they just pretend like they didn't do it, even though there's evidence of injury and sexual assault from their government agents. And the history of what police reports my mother and father had to file against thieves and murderers and mutilators and tricksters that tried to steal the companies and the studios. Anyways, Satellite Man was choking my cat. Satellite Man's still hitting me in the teeth. I've never had nothing to do with nobody's teeth, so in reference to the Satellite Man damaging my teeth, that man needs to face prosecution to the fullest extent. What did you do? Try to pick out somebody that had nicer teeth than you, somebody that had bigger teeth than you? They need to measure the size of this person's teeth that's been burning me with satellites. Size and thickness of that person's teeth. And who they are and what their race and religion is. And, everything about their anatomy needs to get investigated, whoever these satellite controllers are and these radar controllers that are terrorizing my life and the thieves that they are, whoever they are.